Well, good morning, everybody. I'm going to try and make a slightly more professional video today than I did yesterday. I apologize if you can hear the cars. We're in the parking lot. Anyway, I wanted to actually show you the bed today, and a little bit more than I have before. The bed's kind of really at its final point in that sense. And then from here, just kind of give you a nice shot of what the actual interior of the van is looking like. And then we will wrap around and I will show you my little problem spot that I am dealing with today. So yeah, and oof, hair is messy today as it's washed it and can't do a thing with it. You know how that goes. But yeah. All right, so as of now, that's the back of the van. If we just kind of walk in, see I've got a little pillow selection up for some comfort. Talk about that rug through the window in a moment. And then when we come under real quick, just got a couple of things down there right now just because of what I'm waiting to get done inside the van. But yeah, just a couple of things under there right now for ease of space inside the van. And then coming around the van, there's my chair. So that is a little more than half of a Persian styled rug that I picked up for literally free because somebody was tossing it when they moved. And I already took this part of it and simply put Gorilla Tape on the end that I cut it, which I feel actually kind of nicely matches the border a bit. And this just now gives me something I can pull out and just clean automatically rather than having to worry about constantly vacuuming everything, pull this out and beat it down and have far less areas to constantly have to clean. That's the beast. So far, we have gotten this beast to this point. The front is completely off. These are ground down, and I mean ground down, and still really not budging. So I have this one to work on today. I'm hoping once that's done, it will finally come out. All right, let's roll back out of here for a moment. Woo! That was a quick ride for you. And yeah, there is now the drape and the shoes. You can kind of see the front of the van. But yeah, so that's where we're at so far, and I'm about to start grinding on that for the morning. So I'll talk to y'all later. Let's get the tour going. All right, didn't even take as long as I thought it would. That is now completely open. So I will be able to put something really big right there. Kind of want to go right up to the level of the windows so it goes really even with the bed as well. That will give me like a little temporary cook station if I need it. But yeah, it's out and now the real planning begins. Well, hey everybody, just want to kind of dovetail this at the end. Reality is it did not take very long for the frame to finally come out. I ground down that last ground down the last screw. Well, ground down the last screw and actually just barely lifted it. Boop, came right out. So it was all good. But it kind of confuzzled my morning because I was really expecting it to take a couple, 3 more hours to get that thing out. And it was maybe 15, 20 minutes of grinding and that thing was done. So I went through and did a couple of things, but in all sincerity, right now, until Monday when I go out and look at a few more things to get some basics, to finish up a couple of things I already have going on, as well as now we can go look for the cabinetry, whatever it ends up being for that side of the van. But yeah, which is awesome. It makes me really happy. It means we're that much of a step closer again. And I think within a few days, it might be time to take another run, see how the vehicle actually does, going back down to the coast and seeing if it's working as well as it should now. That's going to be the next big thing. So I just think I'm going to enjoy the weekend. Who knows? Maybe I'll do some kind of something with this to just kind of go more fully into some things I haven't. I mean, I know I've touched things here and there, but I haven't really deeply gone into certain things, like what I really expect to be doing while I'm out there and why I'm really wanting to be done with this and go back to something like living in a van. But I'm going to wait until my brain's a little more not thinking about the van and tearing apart the apartment and figuring out what I'm going to sell and getting the cats used to the van and yeah, all of that kind of stuff. I've got enough just rolling around in my head constantly right now on just, oh, that's got to get done, or this is next, or, well, you got to start thinking about that, that sometimes just really sitting down and being fully focused on something. I mean, like you said, I had that squirrel moment before. So yeah, I'm happy. The stressors that I'm feeling are good stressors. It's just I got a lot going on. I'm actually hoping somewhere in the next couple of days, now that the van has gotten to the point it's at, and I don't really need to worry about it over this weekend. I hope to actually kind of give you a tour of the apartment I'm leaving, just so you know what it was I was living in before I go into the van. And I now have to start the beatings until, attitudes enhance because she does that. I think she wants in the van. Anything else to say? Okay, and I think on that, we'll just go ahead and sign off. Everybody have a great night. I will talk to you soon.